Hey guys, welcome back to the Advanced Movement series. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a double jump in Roblox. So here I have the double jump made, so you can double jump here. But this is also a very customizable script, so if you touch this part, you can actually triple jump. And you can obviously make the jumps however many you want, so you can have it as many as you want, but this script allows you to essentially change the amount of jumps the player can do externally as well. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do in today's video. Alright guys, so I've opened up a new base plate, and the first thing we need to go and do is make a local script in starter character scripts right here. And I'm just gonna call this double jump real quick, and then you also want to add a int value to the script and name it max jumps. And this value is going to be how many jumps that you will allow the player to do. I'll just set that to 2 for now. But this will allow you to change the amount of jumps the player can do externally. And then what we're going to do is add a bunch of variables. Okay, so I added a bunch of variables here. First one is user input service, because we're going to need that to detect when they're jumping. Then we have the player. We got their character, and then we get their humanoid here because we're going to need that as well to detect states. And then what we're going to do is we have these 3 variables which are important for the mechanics of the jumps. So we have the can jump again Boolean value, we have just how much jumps we can do, which is this value, so we're just defining the int value, and then the jumps that they have done so far. And so yeah, the next thing we need to do is write out a function that detects when the player is going to jump. So here, as you can see, I've wrote the function out, and basically it uses user input service, and basically .jump request detects when the player is trying to jump, and then we connected that to a function. And basically, if our total amount of jumps that we've done so far is less than the maximum jumps we can do, and we can jump again, then we will jump. Basically, that's what this whole line of code does. It just makes the player jump. We're just changing the state to jumping, and we're also adding 1 to jumps right here. And now we just need to make one more function that will basically reset the jumps, and it will just detect when the player's state has changed, so we can do stuff with that. Okay, so I made the humanoid.stateChange function, and this just detects when the player is changing states. So for example, if they start jumping, or they start falling, or they land, and this gets the old state and the new state. All we really need is the new state here, but yeah, if the new state is landed, which means they landed on the ground, we will change their jumps back to 0 because we want to reset the jumps. And then if they go to free fall mode, so if they are currently falling after jumping, then we will wait 0.1.2 seconds and then set can jump again to true, because can jump again will be set to false when the player jumps. And the reason we have this variable, you may be wondering why. It's so that we can delay when the player jumps, or we can put a delay between jumps, I guess, is the whole point of that. But yeah, this should be the script completed now, and it should work out. And yeah, as you can see, we can jump twice, but we cannot jump any higher than that. And that's why I'm going to show you how to make an external factor that will change the amount of jumps. Now, in your game, you would probably want to make like an upgrade system, like a GUI, or maybe like some magical boots that make you jump higher, but I'm just going to show you a basic example. So you're just going to want to add a part to the workspace, and you can really just call it anything. I'm just going to leave its name to be part, and I'll just change this to red. I suppose I could make it just like the part I had before. And then all you need to do is add in a script and just define the part variable. So you're just gonna define script.parent. Alright, so I just wrote out some code in here, and basically what this does is we have this function here which will detect when the part here is touched, I guess, and then we're detecting a humanoid, and if there's a humanoid, which means it's a player, then we will get the double jump script that should be inside the character because it's in starter character scripts, and then we will get max jumps, which is the value in here, and then we'll set that value to 3. And so this should get you to wait, hold on, what I don't know why we are able to triple jump right now. Oh, it was just lag, guys. But yeah, so we can double jump, and then if we touch this, then we can triple jump. Okay, yeah. Alright, that was just a bit laggy, I guess, but whatever. That is basically it for the tutorial, though. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you need any help, join my Discord, and also subscribe, and only like the video if you truly liked it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.